All right, welcome to Unit 2. This will be the first day in Unit 2. When I record at home, there's always a chance that one of these little critters is going to run up onto the table. So you might as well see her now. This is Pumpkin. That's real original, right? Get an orange cat and name her Pumpkin. Could have thought of something a little more original, but oh well. All right, so Unit 2 is about solving equations. All right, so let's switch cameras. And before I start solving equations, what does it actually mean to solve an equation? What does that mean? Well, I'll show you what it means. You may already know. Okay, so we have an equation here. All right, let's see if we can see that. I think that's centered. Okay. All right. Is x equals 4 the solution? Is it the solution? And what does it mean to be the solution? Well, let's check. All right. What it means to be a solution is if you plug in 4, do you get the same thing on both sides? Well, on this side, 5 times 4 minus 8, that's 20 minus 8. That is 12. On this side, we get 8 plus 4, and guess what? That's 12. We get the same thing on both sides. That's why x equals 4 is a solution, or is the solution in this case. It's the solution. All right, now you got your Unit 2. Let's see. So let's look at the first page in the unit, and that is one-step equations. Now, my notes don't have the page numbers on it yet because the actual books haven't come back from the printer. I think this is going to be page, oh, look, there it is, page 1. All right, page 1. They might have changed it on the actual copy because they may have made the table of contents, but for now, I think this is page 1. All right, so let's look at page 1. And you've got your one-step equations here. One step, that means it only takes one step to solve these. And I'll do them all, so do the odd ones. I've got m plus 12 equals 10. Now, you've done equations before. Not everybody has to do this, but I like to draw a line down here like this because that separates the left-hand side from the right-hand side. Now, that's a plus 12. I want to use the opposite operation. I want the plus 12 to disappear. What's the opposite of plus 12? The opposite of plus 12 is minus 12. So I'm going to put a minus 12, and because this is an equation, whatever you do to one side, you got to do to the other. You can't just do it to this side. You have to do it to both sides. So put a minus 12 and put a minus 12. Let's draw a line. What happens to the minus 12s here? Well, minus 12 and a plus 12, they cancel out. What do you bring down? You bring down an m. All right, so that's the only thing that's left. Bring down your equals. And what's 10 minus 12? 10 minus 12 is negative 2. Now, if you check the solution, is negative 2, if you put negative 2 where the m is negative 2 plus 12 equal to 10? Yes, it is. That's why that's the solution. All right, now the next one, I'm going to draw a line through the equal sign. What is the operation between negative 7 and y? What operation is between negative 7 and y? The operation that's between negative 7 and y is a multiplication symbol. You just don't see it. Well, what makes multiply? What's the opposite of multiply by negative 7? The answer is divide by negative 7. Whatever number is there, if it's multiplied, you just divide. The opposite of multiply by negative 7 is divide by negative 7. So we divide both sides by negative 7. The negative 7s on this side reduce out. They cancel out. Bring down your y. And 91, a negative divided by negative is a positive. But what's 7 into 91? Can't do that in my head. Let's see. That's 20. No, 1, 2, 1. It's 13. Y equals 13. Now, just maybe I should do a couple more of these. All right. Let's draw the line. Where's the variable? The variable is right here. I want the minus 9 to go away. How do you make the minus 9 go away? What's the opposite of minus 9? Plus 9. All right, plus 9. All right, I know some of you might have wanted to add 2, but see the variable's on this side. So I want to make the 9 go away, not the 2. So that's going to cancel the 9s. G equals, what's negative 2 plus 9? The answer is 7. Now, when you actually write your answer, it's okay to turn it around and actually write the G first. All right. Now, number 4 here is, let's see, what is connecting? Let's draw a line. What is connecting the 9 to the A? What is that? That's A divided by 9. That's A divided by 9. So what's the opposite of divide by 9? The answer, multiply by 9. That's what's going to make this 9 disappear. So I'm going to put times 9 times 9. That's going to cancel out the 9s, bring down your A. What's negative 4 times 9? Negative 36. Okay. 2 more examples in this video, and I'm going to go to two-step equations. What do you do if there's a fraction in front? If there's a fraction in front, all right, what do? You multiply by something called, when you have a fraction in front, you multiply both sides by the reciprocal. You multiply by the reciprocal. What does that mean? You're going to take 2/3 and you're going to flip it over to 3/2. You're going to multiply by 3/2. 3/2 makes 2/3 disappear. Okay? Bring down your x. Now, you can use your calculator. 10 times 3/2. Well, the easy way to do that is divide 2 into 10. That's 5. And then 5 times 3 is 15. But you can type that on the calculator. That's fine. X equals 15. All right. Let's do another fraction. This one, we're going to take the reciprocal again. What I'm going to do, negative, I'm going to put the negative on the top. You don't have to. Negative signs always float to the top. But I'm going to multiply both sides by the reciprocal. So you're going to flip it over. Now, but if it's a negative, you still have to multiply. Well, if you flip it over, there's a negative. There's a negative. Now, so everything is going to cancel. If you flip over negative 6/5, it becomes 5/6, but everything cancels. When you do reciprocal times reciprocal, everything cancels. K equals. Now, what's negative 6 into 12? Negative 2. Negative 2 times 5 is negative 10, but you can do that on the calculator. All right, that's how you do one-step equations. We'll come back in the next video and do two-step equations.